Okay, dear traders, hello. I think everyone is doing great with his trading. Today I want to show you how we can deal with major pairs, that is DXY, Euro USD, USD CHF, and GBP USD. So let us start with DXY. As we know that market have a generalized market cycle. We have a generalized market cycle, whether we are using you are using maybe Elliott wave, some are using BTMM, some are using ICT and smart money concept. Those are trading tools that manage traders to have or to capture the upcoming move when they are trading. So here I'm going to use both tools or both strategies. I will be dealing with BXY basing on a BTMM maybe, or Elliott waves, or ICT smart money concept. So don't worry, everyone should be his or she is going to be satisfied here. Let us start with DXY on 4-hour time frame. As we can see here, we have three level on dealing with basing on what is BTMM. We have level 1 here. Let me mark with it. From here to here we have level 1. Now from here to here we have, this is level 1, this is level 2, and from here to here this is level 2. So as we know, if the market cycle is completely finished, then we have to have a new reset or new count rate levels. So here we have, as we can see, we deal with market cycle, but also inside we have to see the liquidities, where the market should be resetted, where market should be reset. To reset, it means you have to count another 3 levels of that trade. So as we can see here on DXY, we see we are moving with it downside, down the trend. We are from here up to here. This is a down trend. This is a down trend. So if you know that this is a down trend, now what should we do so as to capture the next upcoming move? Stay patient. Look here now. We have a liquidity here. From here we have a change of character here. Then we have a shift. This is a change of character. This is BMS, and this is BMS around here. This is BMS. This is BMS. And this is a BMS here. This is a change. This is what we call change of character. This is a change of character here. So, as we can see, we have to see or to recognize the required liquidity so as to identify the next move for DXY. The DXY, after this level, with level 3, we have a liquidity here. We have a certain liquidity here. We have a liquidity here. So as we can see here, at this point here, we have a correction here, a correction. So if you have a correction here, the upcoming move should be an impulsive. Then inside correction we have impulse. We have impulse here, and after impulse we have a correction here, a correction. So the upcoming move, we know it will be what? The impulsive move will be coming. So whereas will be the end of this impulse will be at this liquidity here, will be at this liquidity around here. So the upcoming move will be at this liquidity. So after hitting this area here, we will be going to the next liquidity around this area here, around this area. So we will be having, will be A, this is B, and this is will be C, then the market will be going downward. This is what we call reset. This is will be a reset here. I think you get me. So let us see. So I see the next week on DXY will be having this move around here. We will be having the upcoming move will be around here. This area here. We have engineering liquidity around here. This price is engineered here. We have engineering around this area, and here we have to see if this is engineering liquidity, then this is the impasse. We have impasse here, then this is correction, then the next impasse will be hitting this around this area, then the upcoming next move will be up to here. Why there? Because we have this, we have a change of we have BMS around this area here. We have BMS around this area. This is what we call BMS. We have BMS here. We have BMS. What you have to understand, we have a major BMS and minor BMS. This is what we call major, and this is a minor. We have minor inside. This is minor, and this is minor. This is a major one. So we take this as a major reset. The market will be resetting our continuation here. So after hitting here, we will be watching for the next upcoming move to the downside here. I think you get me. Now let us see what will be going on. What will be going on right here. So this is for DXY. We see that we will be approaching. First, we will be catching down move here. We will be having a slight down move here. After hitting here, then we will be going with it until here. All right. Now, people, they ask themselves that, now what are we going to see to do on DXY? If you see this opportunity of going down here, you have to go on 30 minutes as a coordinate of 4 hour time frame. 30 minutes. What is going on? What is going on 30 minute time frame? As we can see here, let me maximize our chart here. Now you can see here, this is what we call liquidity engineering. The price engineered this price here. This is liquidity engineering. This will be a buy entry will be here, and this one will be a stop loss. A stop loss will be at this point here. This will be a stop loss. Then the market will be moving from this point up to here. From this point here up to here. Then we will be catching the upward move until here. As you can see here, around this area here, we have this liquidity. We have engineering liquidity. This is what we call engineering liquidity. This is what we call engineering liquidity. This one here above. This is what we call engineering liquidity, and the price engineered is this one. This one here. This is the price engineered. So after the market come up on the point where the price engineered before here, this is what we can see on the upcoming week on basing on what? DXY. So after this, then what are you going to do here? you have to wait the market to reach here so as to buy. Don't sell this market from here to here. This is what we call will be very risky to you. So you have to wait the market to hit this point here, then you will be going with it until this point here. I think you get me. Now, if this DXY reaches here, it means DXY will be strong after hitting this point here. Will be strong, as we know that if DXY is strong, then USD also will be strong. This is what we call pair correlation or currency correlation, as you can see here. So if the DXY will be reaching this point here, also the move from here up to here means DXY will be selling. Then USD will be weak when DXY will be moving from here to here. After reaching this point, then after reaching this point, we will be buying DXY from here up to here. This means that from here to here means USD will be also strong. I think you get me. Then let us look on what will be going on with Euro USD, Euro dollar, or what will be going on. As we see here, we have change of character here. We have shift, change of character. Then we have BMS here, and we have BMS here. So as we can see here, we have inside this BMS, we have a liquidity around this area here. We have liquidity. Then the market have got reached this point here. So as we can see, we have to accomplish this. Market is inside correction here, correction, and the correction we have ABC correction, ABCDE correction. As we know, we have flat correction, we have zigzag correction, and we have triangle correction, and any other correction. So here, as I can see, we can be having a flat correction, That is, this will be A, this will be B, and we will be moving to create C. This will be C here, and after here, the market will be moving up. Then our mission is to complete this correction inside, because this is weekly time frame. This is a very higher time frame. So here we see only buyers. We deal with only buyers. Our buyers here on euro dollar is to sell it, to complete this correction here. We will be selling until here, then we will be going up with it. So on the coordination time frame of weekly, that is 4-hour time frame, let us see what liquidity are inside this correction here. That will help us to capture this move from here to here. Let us see on what is going on 4-hour time frame right here. Let us see. As we can see here, on 4-hour time frame, we have a change of character here. We have a change of character here. We have a change of character right here. Then the market inside here, you have two things here to note. This one, we have a change of character. Then inside here, this is a flip. This is a flip here. This is a flip. And if this is a flip, that is, inside the flip we have two things. We have a micro retest and we have a round retest. So this is a micro retest here. This is a micro retest from here to here. This is what we call micro retest. Then the market is up here. So what do we prefer to do here? We have to know that the market should be turning back to this point here. Maybe it should be hitting this area here or inside this flip here. Why so? Let me tell you one thing. We have flip, we have overthrow, we have engineering liquidity. Those things are those who help us to take a trade, or to take a trade, or to take a profit, or to enter the trade. I think you get me. So inside the flip here, inside the flip at this point, what are we having at this point here? Before taking our entry here, we have to see what are we having at this point. Let us see. The market was moving from here to here. This is high, this is lower, this is high, then have got broken this row here until here. Then we have higher, then we have equal low here. So this point here become an overthrow, because we have higher than this higher before this point here, and we have this lower here, that is we have another lower than the lower formed before here. So this point become an overthrow here at this point here. So the market from up here will be coming to an overthrow here at this point here. This is overthrow here. I think you get me. Let me remove this shadow here so as people will see it properly. Let me remove with this one. So our market will be coming up to this overthrow here. This is an overthrow. We will be making as a marking shadow or a body candlestick, no matter. But if you are in lower time frame, maybe 30 minutes, 15 minutes, you will be marking on the shadow, on the shadow. But on the body candlestick. But if we are on the higher time frame, we are marking our overthrow or flip or liquidity engineering based on what? On shadows. So here we will be making this shadow here. So we prefer that if we get entry from here, the market will be moving up until this point here because of this overthrow. So let us see what will be going on here. Look here. We have equal high here. We have this high, this is high, this is high. Alright? So the market have got this high, this high here. This high. But inside this high we have obese. We have order block. We have order block inside this formation high here. So this order block will be the one which will help you to get an entry so as to sell until this point below here. So let us see what will be going on in this point here. We have OB. Let us mark our OB here, and let us mark on the top of this OB what is inside. So you have to see this point and this point, which is high. This one, this point here. So let us see what is going on this point. What is inside here at this point here? What is inside this point here? We are going to look those things based on coordinated time frame with the 4 hour. As we can see, as we know that the coordinate of the coordinate time frame of 4 hour, it is what? 30 minutes. Let us see what is going on 30 minutes around this area here. Let us see on 30 minutes what is going on here. As we see here, a very great thing. So here we have two things to be considered. We have we have a flip here, we have a flip here, we have a flip, and here we have another thing. We have a change of character around here, and we have, this is what we call validation. We have validation and we have invalidation around this point here, around this point. As you can see, around this point at this shadow, we have inside, we have a flip. We have a flip around this point. Let me remove this shadow here. Around this point, we have what? We have flip. We have a flip here around this point. We have a flip. What is a flip? A flip is where is made with different candles, whether bearish or buy candles that are in one point more than 3 or 5 candles. Alright, are in a same point, are made in the same point. As you can see here, we have a lot of candlestick here around this area here. This is what we call a flip. This is what we call a flip. So let us see how we can enter this trade. So here around we have a liquidity. Let us remove this. Let us remove this. So we have a liquidity here around this area. We have a liquidity. Any point which have got shadow, that is a liquidity. And as we know that market makers use shadows, or they use liquidities as a point either to leave the trade or to take a trade. To enter the trade, it means they execute order based on those liquidity. Maybe will be the overthrow flips or liquidity engineering. Alright, so here we will be dealing with those two things. We have here, we have flip and we have a shadow here. So inside we have liquidities and we have flips. So let us use this flip as our entry. Then our stop loss will be based on this point here, above here. Alright, then let us ignore this. We ignore this. We ignore this. So our entry, theory entry, will be here, here, and our stop loss will be around this point here. I think you get me. Now, what can you do here is this one here. Remove this one. Let us remove this one. Yes, this one here. Now our entry will be here. Our entry will be this at this flip here. Now our entry will be here. So our entry will be selling there, short. Will be shorting here. Will be selling at this point here. Our stop loss will be here. Our stop loss will be there. Okay. Then our TP is here below. Is here below. Right? Is here. Now this will be our entry and our TP will be below there. So this is how we will be dealing with what? With euro USD to the next week. Let us see what will be going on USD CHF up to the upcoming next week. This is USD here. Let us start on for our time frame. For our time frame, as you see here, what you have to know here, you have to know that DXY moves in the same direction with USD CHF, and what you have to make sure, you have to analyze first DXY before coming to USD CHF. Alright, then what you have to know also is that Euro USD goes mirror with what? With DXY. That is what you have to note. So let us see what is going on USD here. Look here now. We have two things here. We have two things. As you can see to the current price here, we have high here, we have low, we have high, we have low. Alright, then we have this move here. Alright, so we have change of character here, that is a shift. We have a shift here, but inside the shift we have two things. We have overthrow around this area, we have overthrow here, we have overthrow, but below overthrow we have OB, we have order block here, we have buy order block here, we have buy order block around this area. So you have to choose. It is your own choice whether to use overthrow or to use order block, but you will be taking a high risk if you will be using overthrow here. You have to see here what is going on. How to see here what is going on around this area here. Around this area, you have here as our overthrow, and this point here below, it is our what? Our OB. So if you will be buying here, if you will be buying at this point here, if you will be buying at this point here, then the market will be moving upward. Then your risk will be until up to here. Your escrow will be here, and the one who will be taking entry around this point here, around this point below here, you will be taking the same risk. The risk will be also here. So using order block as our entry, then our risk will be minimized. So let us see what will be going on our coordinated time frame with 4 hour. What will be going on here? What will be going on 30 minutes? What will be going on inside this point here? As you can see here, at this point here, you have also OB. You have OB inside here. You have two things. You have liquidity engineering. You have liquidity engineering here. Sorry. You have liquidity engineering this point. At this point here, the market, I've got this swing low, swing high, then swing low, swing high, then swing low. Alright, you have this liquidity engineering here around this point here. At this point you have liquidity engineering here, and above it you have this OB here. So you can use this OB or this engineering here. I prefer to use this OB here as our entry. So our entry we will be ignoring here. This point we will be using here. So our entry will be there, and our stop loss will be this point here. And some will go far that maybe will be very risky to use this as a stop loss. Then they will be using this, but our stop loss will be maximized as more as you see. Then now, after getting this, then we can see that our market will be moving from there above until this point here, this point here. Here we will be taking as our entry here, then we will be moving up there, and then until here. This will be the point of entry, then this will be the stop loss. Then now, what will be our target here? Where will be our take profit? Our take profit will be here, as you can see here, around this point here. Do you see here? This will be our point, because the market breaks this, will be the point of our take profit will be this point here. Alright, let us go on 4-hour time frame. Here. Now our take profit will be there. From here to there. Alright. 166 pips. It is not few. It is not few, but we have to take it. Okay. Now our entry will be here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this will be the move of what? Of USD on the upcoming next week. Let us see on what is going on GBP USD, pound USD here. Pound USD. Pound USD, this is weekly time frame, as you can see, but let us start on on 4-hour time frame. Let us see what will be going on here. What will be going on here? As we see here, we have a lot to do here. Okay. As you can see here. Okay. Look here now. You have to be very careful. This market was moving from here. From this point here, and we was moving with it up there. The change of character was here. Shift. We was having a shift here at this point. This is a shift. Then the market was moving. This was swing low. Then was the swing high, swing low, then swing high. Then our market have to move back here. As you can see here, we have a point of validation and we have a point of invalidation around this point here. This is what we call validation and invalidation. We have validation point here and we have invalidation here. So what is inside validation and invalidation point here at this point? As you can see, we have order block here. We have order block here around this point. So we will be using as our target from above here. Let us see what is behind on this current price here. Okay, let me do something here. Let us see on above this point here. What is around this point? Around this point we have this liquidity around here, and the price is around this point here. This was BMS. Okay, we have BMS here. Now the price should be hitting here, then we should be having a pullback and then moving up. Okay, let us see now. Is the price hit already here? Okay, not yet here. So I see the up move here. We will be moving up move here, then we will be moving downside here, then we will be approaching upward. Then let us see what will be going here to up. You have to make sure you get entry here around this point here. Let us see at the current price here, at the current the previous price, previous price around this area. Let us cut this chart here so as we can deal with the liquidity inside this point here. Okay, what is inside this point here? Okay, yes. Now this point here, we have an overthrow here. Look here. You can call it as liquidity. Let us take this. Let us use line chart here. Okay, as you can see here, we have an overthrow here around this point here. We have, this is what we call an overthrow, and this one will be used as a stop loss. will be a stop loss around this point here. Our entry will be this point, at this point here. Alright, now let us replace line chart with candle. Okay, our entry should be this at this point. This will be at a stop loss. This will be our stop loss around this point here. Okay, let us see what is going on 30 minutes here. 30 minutes around this area. What will be going on here? Okay, at this point here, what will be going on here? Now our entry should be here, then our stop loss will be here, as we can see. This one is our entry, and this one is our entry, and this one will be our stop loss. Let us go on 4-hour time frame. Alright, let us replace our chart. Yes, now our entry will be here. We didn't hit, so the price didn't engineer that price, so our entry will be here, our sell entry will be up there, then we will be moving until this point here. Alright, and here, then let us see what is going on here at 15 minutes. Yeah, okay, then as you can see here, the market maybe will be coming until this area here, then coming until here, then back at this point, then we will be moving at this point here. I think you get me. Then this will be our target. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I can see on the upcoming week on major pairs, that is DXY, Euro USD, USD CHF, and GBP USD. What you have to do here, you can share and subscribe this YouTube channel so as you can be notified on the upcoming next video. Or as I say, thank you for listening, and you can be having a good trading week or trading day. Thank you, and have a nice